The source then adds that the map is just east of the one in Red Dead Redemption, and this new Red Dead game is set before the events of Redemption. The map was first posted on NeoGAF, but was taken down shortly afterwards. You can see the map below by clicking on this link, but obviously you
don't
can't.
read that part, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's like reading the action in a script. You don't read that
Action!
part.
One interesting point on the map is New Bordeaux, which is the fictional location where Mafia 3 will take place. Tech Radar said Rockstar didn't respond to their request for a comment on the story. Previously, Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two, has called Red Dead a permanent franchise, while also saying that they will be at E3 2016 in a big way.
We need to take a small break. I need to change my pants.
Oh, you've messed them.
I've messed up my pants because that is the best news.
Have you seen the map?
No, I haven't. But
it's pretty chill.
I don't even care about the map. I just want Red Dead.
And that is all for the news.
I wasn't...
Oh yeah, we can keep talking about that.
I'm still talking.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That was fucking abrupt and brutal, actually.
My thing with Red Dead is I enjoyed it. I liked it. I don't understand why people jizz as hard as they do.
It was amazing. What are you talking about?
It was alright.
It was amazing.
No, like, it was great. It was.
I'd play a Red Dead game over a Grand Theft Auto game any day.
I would just, like, not be super stoked for either. Like, they're just not my kind of game. There's not, like...
how do you not like the Old West?
My thing is, like, I can, like, run around, kill people, get chased by the cops about 5 times, and I'm like, alright, I'm done.
But it's more than that in Red Dead.
I know there's more to it, but there's just too much open, empty space. And, like, I feel like I need... I don't know. Like, it's just not for me. It's not my style of game.
That's fair. We did just play The Division for, like, 80 hours, and a lot of that is just running in, shooting people, running out, getting loot, shooting people. Not really.
So different. Like, are you kidding?
Well,
There's no, like, weapon upgrades. There's no, like, RPG progression.
And
No, there's not. Don't try and argue that getting a new 9mm pistol is the same as, like, you know, raising your firearm stats. Like, they're very different
That's
things.
true, but it's like, There's more to Red Dead story-wise...
Sure.
Than there is to The Division, where I didn't even follow the story.
I wouldn't compare the two in that way, though. Like, I don't think that's a fair comparison.
But then I'd compare them in the repetition. And maybe there's not, like, they're not the same game, but in the terms of, like, you're just running around getting chased by cops, doing this, shooting this, then you go... The Division is just, you run around, you shoot people, you go back, you change your loot, you run back out, you shoot people. Like, we literally sat in the dark zone in the same area and ran the same 3 name bosses for hours.
The difference is I found that fun, whereas when I would run around playing multiplayer in Red Dead, I was bored almost immediately.
Multiplayer, no.
But that's like, that's not a fair comparison, I don't think.
Well, I think the single player of Red Dead was better than the single player of The Division.
Subjective. Very subjective. Like, and I'll agree, but I still don't... That doesn't mean that I enjoyed Red Dead.
That's fair.
This is my opinion.
You're in a crazy minority, though.
My opinion can't be wrong. Like, it's just
That's
my
true.
opinion.
That's true, but it's... I feel like you've played games that are very similar to Red Dead and enjoyed them.
I just, like, GTA never did it for me either. That's why I
traded
that's
fair.
In. 5 I played for, like...
Like, I see the similarities in GTA and Red Dead, but they're also just very different.
They're Rockstar games.
Yep.
Like, even, like, God, L.A. Noire bored the shit out of me.
But that was just a kind of a meh game, and the ending was just the worst.
It's very interesting to me, though, that, like...
But L.A. Noire, like, I almost appreciated L.A. Noire for the fact that it was so different from a Rockstar game.
Oh, actually, there was some... God, it was annoying, though, as well. Like,
the little gimmick of, like, read their face. I was like, this is dumb.
But it doesn't... Yeah, like, there's no difference.
I can't read their face. And I tried, and, like, I'm pretty sure I picked the right thing, but you're telling me it's wrong, but based on their face...
It's
I
right.
picked the right thing.
I just hated, like, the foot chases and stuff. Like, you're like, all right, here we go again. Like,
but they tried something different, didn't like it.
Anyway, that's not my thing. So I'm not super... Like, I'll play Red Dead 2 for sure, like, but it'll never be my favourite game.
Oh, man, it's so good. I fucking can't wait for that.
I do like hunting them Indians and Mexicans. Heh.
Whoa.
I
was just a fan of lassoing people off my horse and then just, like, riding along and they're just getting dragged on the dirt.
Yeah, I remember, like, and people would just tie up women and leave them on train tracks. And they're like, I get why that's funny, but to me, that's not something I would ever do.
No, but like it's part of a mission. Like, go capture this dude. So you just ride up to him and he's trying to fuck you up, and you just go lassie, and then you drag him back to where he needs to be, and you just.
It's funny that I'd love to get my 90-year-old grandfather to play Red Dead because he just loves westerns so much, and I was like always thought like you would be flipping out about this game. It's a cool setting as well. Like, more games should be in the Wild West.
Yeah,
I believe, and they said this is a prequel, so it'd be even earlier.
I assume you like, and I guess you'll play as John Marsden, maybe like in your gang.
Interesting. I was like, I'd be more interested if they'd go further, like before, because I think that one was like very late 1800s.
Yeah, there was like there was Gatling guns.
Yeah,
and stuff.
trains and stuff.
Yeah.
And so like a bit before that, like maybe not quite American Civil War, but maybe like when America fought Mexico. Like, what do they call it? The Alamo, I believe that was.
Don't know enough about American history.
Basically, the Americans greatly underestimated the Mexicans and regretted it hugely.
You can't call them that, dude.
What, the Mexicans? That's what they're called.
It's like Australians.
So that's cool.
Yep, frothing
like a grom.
Oh, I will play the shit out of that.
What's a grom for all the internationals?
A grommet is a grom is short for grommet, which refers to a little person. Not let me reiterate, not a little person, but like a teenager to child.
Yes. Specifically, what kind?
Specifically, a surfer.
That's right. Australian surfing culture.
A little grommet.
You little grommet.
Little grommet getting bazzard.
Stand up, you little grommet. It's called a surfboard.
Get off your esculid.
Yes. Specifically, I think they're bodyboarders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No. I think grommets are just little surfer dudes.
Little wannabe surfers, and then there's like their dads, and they're like, yeah, I've been surfing for forever.
Oh, I just went out surfing with the little grommies.
It's disgusting.
Getting kegged.
So, talking point time. Oh, no, wait. You got a forecast for me?
Yeah, I guess so.
Fuck, dude, get stoked.
What's that game? There's a game. It's called Pyre by Supergiant Games. Looks really
ineligible. Ineligible.
All right, so this one's a bit fucking. This is pure speculation. I've seen very little from it. It might be garbage because the developer is React Games, and from what I can see, they've only made mobile games up until now. And they're releasing a game called Super Dungeon Bros.
Super Dungeon Bros.
Now, Super Dungeon Bros looks very similar to
Castle Crash.
Castle Crashers mixed with another game I played that I can't remember right now.
I think it looks like Magicka as well.
Yeah, Magicka mixed with Castle Crashers. What's the other one that was free on PlayStation?
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of it.
It's the one I didn't play.
Yeah, I played a bunch with Sean and stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But in Super Dungeon Bros, teams of up to 4 players will control hard-rocking warrior bros in an Sorry, I lost my place. An ever-changing dungeon that combines rock and fantasy with dangerous foes, deadly obstacles, and hazardous puzzles. Players will take on bosses and plunder loot from the dark recesses of Rockheim, where the Dungeon Bros will slay anything and everything in their path, as no challenge is too big for the bros and their motto, bros before foes.
I like that. What about the hoes?
I think they're asexual.
Well, I think they're actually...
They want loot, not puss.
I think they're actually sexist and they're forgetting about the hoes. See, I never forget about the hoes.
Do you think it was sexist that Broforce put in the Ripley from Alien? But
they put in multiple women.
But then, like, they're not bros.
But there was the Brode, of course, from Kill Bill. Did you unlock her?
No, I didn't.
That's the bride for everyone else.
The bride, yeah, of course.
And she's awesome.
Of course. It's actually funny. Remember when we were playing and that Snake dude came up?
Snake Plissken.
Snake Broskin or whatever it was? And I was like...
It's from
what
Escape
the fuck
from
is that?
New York, right?
Yeah, and then randomly, I was with Montana watching Netflix and we were like, do you want to watch Escape from New York? I've never seen it before.
Have you? It's fucked up.
And we started watching it. No, I fell asleep. She watched it all.
Wow. Did you see the bit where the guy's like getting killed with the giant
No, I fell asleep
secateurs.
very early.
It haunts me. It's a scene like this guy's just got a massive pair of scissors and this guy's trying to stop him and he's holding the blades and he's just forcing them shut and it's so fucked up.
I don't know. I was watching it and I woke up like right towards the end. They're like Snake Plissken. And I was like, that's who that bro is.
It's a great movie. It's fantastic. Okay, that's nice.
It's actually scheduled to come out May 10th.
It
which
looks
is
cool.
Unfortunate for them because that is the same day Uncharted is set to release.
What are you people doing? Don't you like have a calendar?
It's also coming out on Xbox, but who cares about that? And I'm tempted to actually like email them and be like, don't do it.
What are you doing? Well, it's too late now.
Don't do it. You've got Doom, you've got Uncharted, you've got Ratchet and Clank surrounding you.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You'll be lost.
You'll be lost.
Unless... Bam, bam, bam. PlayStation Plus free game of the month.
Interesting. Yeah, that kind of times... Well, no, because then it would have to come out on like the 5th or the 6th.
Look, I understand this, but I'm hoping that maybe they might just push it forward a little bit and just do it, you know?
That's fair. I mean, it's not going to happen, but you can think that.
No, that'll happen, don't worry. Is this still here?
Yeah, I don't really clean this room up very much.
Sorry, just a wine bottle from like 3 weeks ago.
I'm kind of a piece of shit.
It looks what?
It looks fun. Like there's
It
little
does.
like big traps and like platforming and like, but also that crazy like combat.
It's like I was like, if this is another bullet hell game, when I was looking it up, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah,
but it's not because you've got like shields and swords. But some people have kind of gunnish looking things.
I could be wrong about this, but I think I read that Yacht Games announced that Shovel Knight. That Shovel Knight had sold 180,000 copies, and I was like, that's not as many as I would have thought.
On PlayStation.
Might have just been PlayStation.
It was.
Because then I
believe it was
read,
175,000 on PlayStation.
Because then I read that Enter the Gungeon just broke 200,000.
Yeah, no. Shovel Knight, because it came out like a year before on other things, did much better on Nintendo, like 3DS and Wii and stuff. But that's just because everyone had already played it and then it came out on PlayStation.
I bought it on Vita. Like I was well into it. But yeah, I think that looks cool.
It does look cool. I hope it holds up. I'm going to have to show this to friend of the show, Sean Fry, because I think he'll be very into it.
Can we talk about him playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse?
It looks average to me. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry, but he's like, this is my favorite game of all time. And I'm watching him play, I'm like, it looks just average.
Let's set the scene. So, friend of the show, Sean Fry, we talk about him all the time. He supplies our questions for our other podcast, the GoK Q&A. Look out for that one. He's a big, like, I played Dragon Ball Z games with him back in the day. But
Tenkaichi, or Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Yes, that specifically. And Ryan Cornelius, Govinda's other roommate, also has appeared on the other podcast.
Also an avid Dark Souls fan.
Huge Dark Souls fan. And until recently, I thought he had impeccable taste. But both of them are just playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse constantly.
I haven't seen Ryan play for a while.
Okay, maybe he fell off. But every time I see him online...
It was because it was on sale. For some absurd reason, that game's still $99 on the Australian PlayStation Store. Absurd cost for that game. And it was down to like $40, and they both just got it when we were deep in the division.
Oh, so deep.
And Dark Souls was coming out like a week later or something, and it just doesn't look very good.
I don't understand how it's a thing, like, because it looks like Tenkaichi Combat, but then there's like a map element, like you're cruising around the world.
It's an MMO.
Yeah, but like, how do you get into fights?
Think about the Division.
Yeah.
Minus the open worldness of it.
Yeah, that's where I get lost. I'm like, how do you explore then? Is it like Final Fantasy
you do.
10? Do
you have a hub? I could be wrong. I could be so wrong and just be slamming a game for no reason. Hub world.
Yeah.
Right? You do all your merchants, all your shit there, and then you go to a desk and you go to one person, you pick a mission and you go to it.
And then that's a fight.
And then you just go into a fight.
Yeah.
And
they love it. They fucking love it.
And it's the classic MMO thing of like, they just spend so long in one fight because there's a chance a certain thing will show up, and then there's another chance that certain dude will drop a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, okay. But like, that's like, we can't slam that. I just spent 2 hours this morning helping out people in fights for Dark Souls so I'd get sunlight medals. And before that, I spent like an hour last night grinding one enemy because there's like an 8% chance he'll drop one Covenant item. And then
I guess again, we
fucked.
did do the division. Like we just sat in that one fucking area and just did a loop for hours.
I secretly love grinding. Like a lot of people, like it's so grindy. I'm like, in the right circumstance, in the right game.
I guess I think maybe the